Don McCullin is a British photojournalist best known for his thought-provoking black and white photography that comments on a range of topics from war and diseases such as AIDS to pop culture music like that from the Beatles. Sir McCullin started out from humble beginnings, yet gained interest in the photography field after capturing a local gang called the Governors in a series of photographs. This led him to a job at the Observer before moving on to a fast-paced career of photojournalism in the front lines at the events he intended to capture. More often than not, Sir McCullin's life was in danger for the sake of his photography. Pictured here are the Governors in their Sunday suits at Finsbury Park, London, in 1958. The gang are wearing their nicest Sunday clothes amongst an old broken down building. This photograph falls into the aesthetically evaluative category as it symmetrically pictures the gang amongst a backdrop of chaotic rubble. The frontal position of the sun helps outline the gang members while also providing shadow for the building's foundation. Additionally, one could argue that the photo is ethically evaluative, as gangs were frowned upon at this period in time for England. However, as viewers, we cannot deny the look of unity and strength the group provides with their confident blank glazes. This photograph alone earned Don McCullin his first job as a photographer. Works like this can be found in galleries or museums across England, as McCullin is considered one of the finest British photographers of all time. Pictured here is a photo titled Dew Pond by Iron Age Hill Fort, Somerset, England, taken in 1988. Although known for his ethically evaluative shots, it is not uncommon to find a picture that showcases McCullin's eye for beauty like the one here. As an aesthetically evaluative shot, this picture naturally uses the backlight of the cloudy morning sky to outline the rolling hills before and after the Dew Pond. The use of black and white allows the viewer to connect with the openness and lack of action seen within the photograph. One may almost feel as alone as the plains within this photo are for most of the year. The English countryside sees its fair share of rain, helping keep it lusciously green and dark as seen here. This photo can be found pictured at British Art Museum, Tate. McCullin took this photograph of Hashid al-Shaabi militia members after they conquered Islamic State oil fields bombed by U.S. planes in Baji, Iraq in 2015. This photo is ethically evaluative as it showcases the lengths the U.S. government will go to secure natural resources for the country. Every day, millions of Americans use a surplus of oil with no thought of how it came to be in their possession. Without death and war, much of what is now under U.S. control and possession would not be. Additionally, McCullin shows us a glimpse of beauty within war as the militia members here are shown smiling and cheering as smoke from bombs begins to fade into the skyline. Here is the shot of a grenade thrower during the Battle of Hue in the Vietnam War taken in 1968. Here McCullin uses the backlight to provide a dramatic silhouette of the soldier and integrates the photo into the interpretive realm by hiding the soldier's target. In this sense, the viewers have no clue who or what the grenade is intended for and only see the partial grace of the soldier's baseball-like throw. Here is the ethically evaluative shot of a shell-shocked U.S. Marine during the Vietnam War at the Battle of Hue in 1968. As viewers, we begin to question what could have led the soldier to develop such a stare as we unintentionally follow the loosely gripped gun up to his broken gaze. Don McCullin's work helps showcase how one person with a camera could tell the story of major world events. His unique approach is seen from his work with the Vietnam War to this picture of sheep headed to slaughter. McCullin always had an eye for the beauty in chaos. Not only does McCullin capture shots that make the viewer see directly into war and other struggles on Earth, but he also makes them worth looking at for hours upon end.